Hi everyone, this is Heather Mason 76 here with my response video to EdT1138's Top 3 Tuesday for this week, brought to you by Shenmuso! His Top 3 Tuesday for this week is what are your top 3 peripheral LED games? I know I've had a lot in the past playing like all different types of games between Sega Saturn with the big joystick with knights and of course we have the Wii Remote and the little Wii virtual controller now that goes with it that actually does help certain games, especially Monster Hunter, at least for me anyway. I seem to play Monster Hunter a lot better with the regular controller that's attached to the Wii. But yeah, so anyway, so this is my top 3 peripheral LED games. Excuse me. Okay, so number 3 for me is going to be, let's try that again, Beat Mania. Beat Mania used to be super fun when I was younger. I actually got this for the PS2 probably shortly after it came out because I actually had a lot of fun with it in the arcades at conventions that I went to. So I was like, yeah, when this came to the States, I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying it, dude. So yeah, I bought this. So I'm still getting used to, even though I've had it for God knows how long now, I'm still getting used to the 5-button one instead of the 7-button. Of course, there's 7 buttons on here now, but they have the easy mode where like you can use 3. No, not 3. I'm sorry. You can use 5. So I'm still, even though it's been like years, I'm still like trying to learn. And there were some really awesome songs in here too. There was like actually a remix for a Metal Gear Solid theme on here, and it was like pretty kick-ass. And there's a few songs on here for the game that I was just like, how the hell am I going to pass it? And I actually passed it, so, you know, they're pretty fun songs, so anybody that really enjoyed this, would enjoy it. Pretty much, it's like the beginner, it's like the beginning era of what before DJ Hero started, so it's, it's super fun, but yeah, so Beat Mania is my number 3. Alright, number 2 for me is going to be, as I knock my Beat Mania over, it's going to be the Gun Con. Now, the Gun Con's really fun because it's almost like having an arcade shooter at home, which is really freaking cool. Of course, you've had shooters basically since Nintendo with Duck Hunt, but having this one's actually really fun because you have games for the PlayStation now and for the PlayStation 2. You have like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 that have shooters. I just noticed there's not really any shooters on the 360. I don't think so. Pretty sure there isn't. It's kind of sad. But yeah, there's a ton of PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games that you can use as shooter. Of course, they never used it. They never made it. I don't think it was ever used for the Resident Evil Survivor one. You had to use a stupid control, which didn't make any damn sense because that was one of the games you would think you'd be using this with. But no, I don't understand that. Anyway. But yeah, I have Resident Evil Dead Aim, which I'm going to talk about that as a pickup later in one of my other videos, and don't judge me for even saying that I own that game. So yeah, and then Vampire Knight, of course they have House of the Dead, 1, 2, 3, 80 bajillion, and then there's, but yeah, I mean, these are really fun when, like, you just want to sit around and just shoot things. I mean, you can play Grand Theft Auto all day and just, like, run around and shoot things, like, with your character, but you're actually physically shooting things on the screen with this, and it makes it really fun. I know it probably sounds like I'm kind of a super psychopath, but I'm sorry if that does. But it's really super fun to use this thing, so yeah. Number 2 for me is going to be definitely the Gun Con. Okay, number 1 for me, I used to love music games. I still love music games. And one game that I think I will never grow old and tired of is going to be Dance Dance Revolution. Now, I know Shenmuso brought this up before, but oh god, this Matt, so big! Why so big, Matt? Why? Okay, anyway, these mats were like super fun. Like, I have DDR Konamix, I have Konamix, I have DDR Max, DDR Max 2, DDR Extreme 2, and that's when I stopped because it started becoming a whole bunch of boy bands and regular American music, which I really didn't like. I actually like the poppy J-pop, kind of music that they played in there. Plus, there's a lot of songs that we really never saw on some of the system games, but it's okay. I mean, I play some of the cabinets. There used to be a cabinet that was actually close to where I was when I was in college, and I used to I used to have it where it was timed, where when the bus would get to the station, I could walk up to the mall. That was literally a block from there. Play one game of DDR, which was like 3 songs, and then walk outside and catch the bus within 10 minutes. I did this for pretty much the entire semester at school, and I always enjoyed it. It gave me some exercise. No matter what anybody says, it does give you exercise. And there are still some songs that I'm like, I have to beat them. Now, at one time, I used to be so hardcore playing DDR that I was really contemplating on buying a metal dance pad for the game system, but I still have yet to do it. At some point, I probably might get one, but it might be a USB one, so that way I'll be able to play it on my computer, because of course they have the Beatmania or whatever, or In the Groove, or there's all these different versions that you can download now that has like all the old songs. So, and plus newer ones that people have added step charts and edited their own step charts to. So that's definitely fun. Like DDR was really good. Like they've used so many Dance games now. Like they have all these different other dance titles. Like there's not only is there Dance Dance Revolution now, but now there's Pump It Up. Now there's In the Groove and some random other third-party ones, but DDR was always my baby, and I always had so much fun with it, especially when I got home from school. And I always loved DDR. I still love DDR to this day. There's always something where I always have to put in a few quarters just to play one song. And damn it, that one song So Deep on normal is ridiculous. For normal. Why? Why do you have me jump around so hard? Why? Why, Konami? Why? But yeah, anyway. So number 1 for me is going to be DDR. So yeah. In fact, I may actually plug this in right now and play some DDR before I start my live stream. So, this is Heather Mason 76 saying see you guys later, and I'm off to play some DDR.